y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. Y'all, I'm super excited about this recipe. Like, I am super proud of it. I'm proud of everything I do because, you know, you wouldn't see it if I wasn't proud of it. But like this, no. Like, I was stupid. I made a vegan chicken pot pie. It was so good. It was better than how I remembered it. And it turned out so good. Like, it turned out so good. So if you want to see how I made a vegan chicken pot pie, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss any of my video. And as always, the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get started or whatever. I'm so excited. Okay, so would y'all believe that me, Katie, is baking? So backstory, I went to Whole Foods because like I go to Whole Foods like once a week to get like my vegan stuff, like specifically things that Whole Foods be having. And I was okay, let me just pick up a pie crust here. I have a meeting later on, like whatever. They pie crust $5. I'm like, are y'all must be, Jamaicans would say, y'all knock your head. Like, you are knocking your head. So I was like, dang, I gotta make this by scratch. And it turned out so good. I'm actually so happy I did it. So when you try this, I would recommend making this dough from scratch. It's super easy. This is a basic pie crust recipe. Like, if I could do it, you could do it, right? So boom, it's 2.5 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of shortening. Now, you don't have to use shortening, but like, babe, if you're using butter, like, might as well. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If I didn't already have shortening here, I probably would have just used butter. So, you know, let me not talk too much. You know, let me not do too much. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna add your butter and your shortening. You're gonna mix your dry ingredients. Then you're gonna add your butter and your shortening, and you're gonna crumble it together until you get like these like little pebble things. And then also when the dough is able to like clump and form into a ball, you'll know it's ready. Then you're gonna add your ice water. Make sure it's ice water. Like, go in your fridge, get some ice water. I wouldn't recommend doing cold water because you don't really want to you don't want to melt the butter. Like, you already got too much going on. Like, it's warm in your house, your hands are warm. Like, you want to try to combat that as much as possible with the ice water. There's really no amount of ice water. Like, I think it just depends on, like, you know, the weather, it's Mercury in retrograde, all that. But I would say between like 3 and 4 tablespoons. Like, you just want to make sure when it's able to come together, that's when you know it's ready. And you know why I realized that? Okay, so we all know I don't bake. Like, I just do not bake. It's too exact. But I realized the reason why like this was not like as stressful as it could have been is because it's like making dumpling. Ain't no seminar for make dumpling. Like, you know what's seminar for fried dumpling. So I feel like that's why I was successful. But whatever. Okay. So I'm gonna make a cashew cream that we're gonna use later on. I just wanted to like show how I made it real quick. Like, if you already know how to do that, like, just move along. But I soaked my cashews. People be doing it like overnight, yada yada, blah, blah, squash. You don't have to do that. Get some boiling water, pour on top of your cashews, and just let it sit for like 30 minutes, and boom. And you really want to do that. I wouldn't skip that step, even if you're in a rush, because you don't want like it to be like chewy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to soften the cashews so they blend easily. And okay, boom. All right, so let's skip ahead. I'm gonna go start making my pot pie filling. Okay, I know this looks like a lot of oil. Like, I know the oil-free girls are screaming, please relax. Okay, so what I did was I took 4 tablespoons of butter, just the remaining butter I had from the pie crust, and then now me forgetting, and then some olive oil, same amount. And the reason, you're gonna see a reason why I'm using this much oil, okay? I have a whole onion here and 2 tablespoons of garlic and some seasoning, right? Now I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of flour. This is why, right? You don't want no ashy roux, okay? It's just gonna be hard to manipulate. It's gonna be pasty, it's gonna be nasty, you're gonna be mad at me, and that's gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be on you. That's your fault. Okay. But when I add my flour to like this amount, you see how easily it goes in. I remember when I was younger, and by younger I mean young. I made my first roux when I was 9, right? Junk was disgusting. I was like, like, why are y'all eating this? Because, you know, like, shout out to Rachel Ray, shout out to Bobby Flay, shout out to Elton Brown. You know, those people raised me, okay? And I was like, gross, like, y'all lying, this is nasty. But what I didn't realize, because I was a literal child, is that you have to cook the roux. And actually, it's not like this dire, like, oh my God, 911, 911. It's not like this dire thing where, like, if you don't hurry up and do it, it's gonna clump it together. You literally just need enough fat to help the roux along, and you just keep stirring, and you wait for like 3 to 5 minutes to cook the taste of the flour out, so you're not going through what 9-year-old Katie went through. I literally from 9 until when I did that gumbo video a couple months ago, that was a time span in which I made a roux because I was so scarred. Okay, so I added some water, about 2 cups. I added 1 cup at first, and she was giving like too thick, like thick with 20 Ks. So I had to add more water, and then I added my cashew cream. Look, it started to come together. I was like, it's giving. The cashew cream, FYI, like in a traditional version, use a heavy cream. If you don't want to do the cashew cream right, if you don't want to do that at all, like, you can skip it and just use milk. But I mean, like, come on. Let's follow the rules, okay? Like, complete the assignment. Okay, do what you want. I'm out at your house. Okay, so I'm taking this Sweet Earth. It's called Sweet Earth. Like, they came up with these new like chicken things a couple months ago. I love them. I don't buy them often because they're $9. Now, I think that's a problem. I'm really hoping it's like one of the Beyond Sausages thing, where like the longer they're out, the lower the price goes, because like that's steep. And I had these chickens for something else, and then I did it for this instead. If you don't want to use a vegan chicken, you can use like mushrooms. You can use anything you want. Like, it's your pot pie. Put whatever you want. You put spinach in there. That would be cute. Kale. You know, kale has a hold on me right now. Kale will be cute. What else? You put some little corn in there. Some green beans will be cute. That'll be a moment. I wouldn't do tofu. That's not gonna fulfill the assignment. You're gonna be looking mad. I would not do. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't do anything else besides a vegan chicken. Any other protein, maybe a seitan, but I feel like seitan will be weird. Ooh, I don't know if she'll give. Okay, so yeah, I would, if you're not gonna do vegan chicken. And also, Gardein has vegan chickens. I'm not a huge fan, but they do have vegan chicken fillets for like $4 at Target, Walmart, Blase Squaze. So you could do that, yeah, if you don't want to use that. But I wouldn't use tofu. I wouldn't use jackfruit. It just starts getting dicey. Okay, and then I just seasoned it up, and I cooked it down until it got a little bit more thick, and I let it cool for like 20 minutes. Also, this pie crust, I put it in the fridge for an hour. Okay, I literally waited an hour. Normally I don't follow instructions, but I actually did it this time. Okay, so you know me, here go my dish that I use for literally everything, because I don't like having leftovers. Now, mind you, I have bigger dishes. I know Katie. Like, literally after tomorrow, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna be eating pie crust. I mean, pie till 2023. Sorry. Okay, so we had a little debacle, as you can see, and I was like, Lord God, north side is how it works. So I realized error my ways. I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, so I put my little down crust. What is it called? Lower crust? Lower crust. Lower downer. It wouldn't be downer. Okay, I'm gonna move on. But you see what I'm saying? Okay, I'm done. Okay. So I put my flour surface. You gotta flour the instrument. Now, I know you're wondering, Katie, you have a cooking channel. You don't have a cooking utensil. And I feel the judgment, and I thought we were friends. Let me explain. My rolling pin is in Chicago, and this cup worked just fine. Okay, and it was cute. Okay, and I'll do it again. I would. Okay, but I had to flour the cup, and that it worked a little bit better. It would definitely be easier with a rolling pin. You know, just like it's easier to fill a cup with another cup instead of a colander. But you know, we move, and adversity builds character. Look at me character building. Anyway, okay, so I'm putting my little pie thingy, and I was getting geeked. I was like, oh, this is giving. And I had to work some little magic because it was a little janky. But I just started pinching, and it looked like that. You see me? It's cute, right? This took like 10 minutes. I cut like a whole bunch of stuff out because I was like, at first I was gonna like just leave it, and I was like, Katie, it has to look good. So I kept working with it. Okay, I'm taking some oat milk and I'm just spreading it over the top of the the pie. You don't have to do this. Actually, you should do this. You should. Yeah, you should do this. Any plant milk, whatever plant milk, just do that so it gets like a little shiny. And you want to like put little slits. You can do little designs, you know what I'm saying, like do what you want, write your name, a nice flower moment. Oh, that'd be cute. If you had extra dough, you could like put little flower bits, little stars, and there she goes. It's giving. And I love this so much more. I'm actually really happy that I didn't end up with the store-bought crust, because one, store-bought crust, like, it's a little salty. And two, like, look how thick my crust was. I was like, oh, and you see how it's like really flaky? That's the shortening. So do what you want to do, girl, but you know, I would recommend using a little bit of shortening. Like, it's just one moment in time. You know what I'm saying? Here go the inside. And it's like, I can't get over how good this was. Like, I was actually a little shocked, especially since like, I don't bake. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this. Like, Katie doesn't bake, you know? It was so good, especially like it's fall now. Like, I walked outside today and my hair didn't recede into my follicles. I was like, okay, humidity gone. We're still in the 80s, but humidity gone. Like, it's fall time, you know? It's like, this is the perfect fall meal. Like, get your little fall movie, like, what's it called? Halloween Town. Halloween Town's a Disney Channel movie. You know what I'm talking about? What's the one with the witches, the sisters? Whatever. Get you a fall movie. Get you a bowl of this, you know, cuddle up on the couch, blanket. Anyway, let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if you try it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. While you're here, check out my other videos. Welcome out enough, I didn't have enough. Anything you want to make, me have it. Anything. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch you again in the next one. Bye, y'all.